All right, all right, all right. Hey guys, it's Philip. Hey, today I wanted to talk about four different ways potentially to finance house flipping. So, people ask me all the time, Philip, where do you get the money to flip a house? Or what are some different strategies that, people can use like me to finance a house flip? And so, just wanted to share a few different ideas in simple ways that people often use and kind of talk about like maybe the pros and cons of each different strategy. And so today I want to talk to you about flipping in cash, right? So believe it or not, some people are sitting on a pile of cash, whether that's cash that they have in a retirement account or cash that they have just in the bank that's not earning a great return on their money, and or cash that they have inherited from somebody else or from one of these big government loans, PPP loans or UIDL loans and things like that, right? So I do have a few investor partners and friends that are actually utilizing those funds that they have as cash. And, when you're buying a house cash, you still want to have a good deal, right? You still want to buy the house below market where there's enough profit that once you buy it, fix it, and then sell it, you can still make a profit. Or a lot of people are doing the BRRRR method, which is the buy, renovate, rent the house out, refinance, and then just kind of repeat that process over and over again. And for somebody that has their own cash, that's a really good strategy because then you can save all the costs of paying interest payments, monthly payments on that money while you're doing the renovation. So, and then when you're buying cash, you can also close a lot faster than most people. So you can probably get a better deal on the property as well. So you would save by buying the house below market. You'll save by not having those holding costs, and you'll just have a little bit more leverage. And flipping in cash, a lot of people like to do that, and obviously a lot of people don't have that ability. And you also might want to outweigh the return on investment, right? So if somebody's actually putting 100% of their own money into the deal, their return on investment is based on that whole chunk of money that they put in. Where somebody that uses, like, for example, another funding source would be hard money or private money, right? So if you use a hard money lender and say they loan you 70% or 80% of the money you need, and then you only use 20% of your cash, but you make the same amount of profit, then your return on the smaller amount of cash that you put in is going to be higher, right? So like I said, another one of the funding methods that a lot of people use is hard money loans. The hard money lenders can go all the way up to 15%. It's expensive money, but for the person that doesn't have their own money to put into the deal, it's a great alternative and gives somebody the ability to purchase a house. Hard money lenders will fund up to 70% of the after repaired value of the house. So just to use easy math, if you're buying a house that after repaired would be worth $100,000, a typical hard money lender will loan you $70,000 to purchase that house and fix it up. So if you can buy that house for 70% of its value or $70,000 and it needs $15,000 in repairs, then you want to purchase that house for $55,000, and then you can borrow 70 from a hard money lender, and you've bought your acquisitions and your renovation costs all in that one loan. The interest is high, so you'll be paying about $700-800 a month for that money, but $700 or $800 a month is a lot less than $70,000 out of your own pocket, especially if you don't have the $70,000. So the hard money and private money methods are really, really good strategy to leverage more debt against the property to lower your cash out of pocket that's required. I also have clients and people who actually have done either a cash out refinance on a house that they already own, right? So let's say, for example, you paid cash for a house, you fixed it up, and then after you got it rented out, you did a cash out refinance where you took out 75% of the equity of the house, right? So you can get most of the money that you have in equity from that back out in a long-term cash out refinance loan. And typically when I do a cash out refinance, I'll get a 30-year loan with no adjustable rate mortgages, nothing like that. So I use a non-qualifying lender, which basically means that we can qualify for that loan based on the asset, not my personal debt to income ratio, and we'll use the cash flow from the rental property to qualify me for that monthly payment. on the cash out refinance. So it's been a really good program. We've got a lot of clients that are doing that. They'll buy the house, fix it up, refinance it. Once they get their money back, then they'll do the next one. And one at a time, every 2-3 months, they're adding another property to their portfolio by doing that method. Another client of mine has been doing the home equity line of credit, where they have a house that they live in that's paid down to $200,000, but it's worth $800,000, right? So they have a home equity line of credit for $400,000 against their personal home, and they have the ability to just write a check from that home equity line of credit to purchase a house, right? So they're doing the same method where they buy the house with the home equity line of credit, fix it up, get it furnished, get it renting, get it generating income, and then do a cash out refinance into a permanent loan to free up the funds from the home equity line of credit, so then they can repeat and continue using that home equity line of credit again and again and again. And so those are just 4 different methods that we've used, that my clients are using, that work really well in this industry that we're in with flipping houses, right? So again, those resources are using your own cash if you have it, using a private investor or a hard money lender, right? And so a private investor would be friends, family, people that you know that have retirement income or investment capital that's not earning a great return. And by working with private investors, we usually pay 8 to 12%, depending on the different types of deals that we put together with a private investor, depending on how much money they have to work with, and depending on if it's going to be like money that they leave out for long-term or short-term, like a hard money loan. A hard money loan is typically going to be like a 6-month loan. You could consider it like a construction loan. You're getting the loan to purchase the house, fix it up, and sell it, where you're going to be in and out of that property within 6 months, right? That's the goal, is to get that house flipped within 6 months. If you're going to do a buy, fix, and refinance, so the other strategy that we talked about was the cash out refinance. So when you're doing a cash out refinance, then your plan is to hold that property long term. So you're going to turn that from a flip to a cash out refinance, where you actually keep it as a rental property or a vacation rental property or the like, right? And then the same thing with a home equity. If you're using like a home equity line of credit, the goal would be to have you pre-qualified to either refinance that house to keep it as a long-term rental, or you buy it, fix it, and sell it, and then just continue doing that over and over again and flip a couple of houses per year. So hopefully these strategies has opened up some ideas for you. And I do have resources available for anybody that's looking to do a cash out refinance on an investment property, looking for hard money loans and all of that. So I am a broker here and can definitely work and help you guys, guide you into getting your own financing for rental homes, investment homes, and hard money loans as well. So love to be the resource for you. And, you know, when you work with me, you also get a coach and a mentor through that process, right? So having somebody that's actually in the industry doing the business, I am a product of everything that I broker, right? So I broker for the hard money lender that I use. I broker for the long-term non-QM lender that I work with. And because these products have been such a great success for me, I'm happy to share them with you, my clients, my students, and people that want to get started with hard money loans or doing a cash out refinance on their investment properties. So I appreciate you guys watching. Hopefully this message has served you well. Please share it, like it, comment, and stick with me so that way we can be working together soon. I'd love to coach and mentor you and help you get to the next level in your real estate investing career, or help you get started on your path to financial freedom through real estate investing with your coach, Phillip Warrick. God bless you guys. Thanks for watching. Make it a great day.